For me naman, I agree with Nathan and Dre na it is a good idea na the best place to learn sex education would be in school. I think that having it having it in school is good to start kasi you have peers that are in the same common ground as you and you learn it with them. That kind of helps in making it, feel less awkward, unlike when you're learning it alone. And it helps
Right.
like sharing things then kasi with each other. Well, I mean, like information. I don't mean anything else other than information. Uh, but I was like, wait, what? That might be misunderstood. But yeah, information. I do agree with Nathan on the parents part. Yeah, it depends on the parents. But like I feel like in the Philippines, it's very uncommon for parents to be comfortable in discussing it with their children. I feel like I usually hear parents who um are more of like it's a taboo or it feels awkward to discuss it kasi which I understand where they're coming from. It is awkward to talk about that with your children. And I also agree that it should be given early. My stance on that is because giving relates to like the last question. What do you think is the significance of receiving it? Learning it early on protects young people from being susceptible to manipulation because it's very common for young girls nowadays to be. I mean, there are cases where young girls are easily manipulated or roped into it because they're not knowledgeable on the topic. And it helps when a child at least has a surface level knowledge of it so they know that it's not something they should be engaging it in at such a young age and can reach out to an adult faster. Am I making sense?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
just think
Yeah,
that
yeah.
it's a good protection to prevent um young not just girls, I think young children from being abused sexually. That's my stance on it. I believe that it's protection for them and it allows them a more informed decision even as a young child. And especially since puberty does start before high school. It doesn't happen just the second you step into your 13 years of age. Some girls in my class were earlier, some girls in my batch were like later on, but it starts before high school. I think sex education should be taught at least on the surface level to be able to inform them and give them the protection they need as young children. But it should be done sensitively and it should be done with care kasi it's better that they learn it from someone who knows what it is and can teach the information in a way that young children in the way that a 10-year-old will understand rather than having them the freedom giving them the being giving them the having the freedom in the internet to just search up whatever it is and be misinformed at such a young age and be misled. I think it's yeah.
Did you enjoy the Sixth Venus podcast? If you wish to learn more, head on over to our website called the6venus.com. Thank you for tuning in.